So I need to, oh, put it here like this. Right. Right. So while we're just waiting for folks, I will just, I don't know if this is properly here. So this is, right. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. If you're there, just, who's there? Is that Mavis? Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Okay. We're just starting. Yeah. Just type, just come online and then type whatever you need to type on the, I just need to make introductions first, okay? Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Who is there? If you're there, just let me know who you are in the chat so that we can start. So welcome to the Valentine launch. I'm really, really sorry. Apologies. I had a bit of difficulty in setting up, but that is done now. So we are making pan-seared salmon and roast potatoes with white wine sauce. So yeah, just let me know in the comment section. Say hello. Right, okay. So do you want to come on? We have just one person here. I'm not sure who that person is, but I'm sure, yeah, I had the delay. So what do you want me to do? Yeah, so we're just making Valentine lunch. We're just going to show folks what we're making for Valentine for our lunch. And yeah, so if you just want to.
Hello, you are welcome to Sunday, February 14th, Valentine's Day special. And as you can see, I have offered myself to join in today. So if you can hear me, if you can hear us, just give us a shout out. And hopefully we'll get to see this fantastic feast being prepared from scratch. I am certainly looking forward to try it.
Okay.
And I hope you guys are also ready to give it a go. So I'll be nipping in and out. I am not a specialist cook, and I'm thankful to have Moira here. So I'll allow her to do the magic. And yes.
So if you help me with the.
All right. Okay.
Just help me open the salmon so that we can start. So if you're here, I'll just show Praise the crab. Hi, Praise. Hello. So I have my salmon. So if you have your salmon, just open that up. And it depends on what you're having for your base. So today we're using roast potatoes. So I've boiled down my potatoes already. So that's my potatoes. I've boiled down already. I'm going to drain it now. So if you have your potatoes or whatever you're having as your base, you might want to just start. If you've not boiled your potatoes yet, hello, Praise. So if you've not boiled your potatoes yet, you might want to just do that now. But I've boiled my potatoes and I'm just going to drain it and put it in the oven for it to bake. Okay.
Hello, Praise. How are you? I hope you're good. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Praise. How old is Praise?
He should be. So I'm trying to get my. So what I'm I want to take out. You want to help me take out the potatoes, and we will. So again, so yeah, so if you got your salmon, I've got 2 packs today, and side would be we're using broccoli and beans, green beans, and then 2 shallots, mustard. Hello, mustard, and dry white wine. So we're using is it Pinot Grigio? Don't know if you can see.
Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio. Any white wine at all. Any white wine at all. Should be okay. Preferably dry white wine or any fresh, any crisp white wine. And it's got to be sweet because it adds a lot of flavor to the food, to the salmon as well. There's a lot of fusion that goes into it. So any white wine, preferably Pinot Grigio.
Okay. So
where do you want this?
So the potatoes, what I'm going to do with it. So where that is ready. So for those of you who asked to see how the golden roasted potatoes we're having with it, you will need 1 egg for that. I know some of you are having mash, so you don't need to do this bit, just skip this bit, okay? Our sauce will be the last thing to do because it doesn't really take time to make, okay? Okay, so if you bring that out, and so what I've just done is I've whisked up 1 egg. So if you move, so that's our mom. Yeah. So that's my potatoes. So what I've done is I've boiled the potatoes already. Okay. So I boiled it down with pinch of salt, and a bit of dried onions. Okay. So next, I will just a little bit of butter in it. Sure that it's really properly cooked, and then I will put the egg in it. And then what you want to do at this point is just squish it up, mix it up. I don't know if you can see. And then so how is everyone getting on? If you let me know in the comment section what you're doing and at what stage you are at this point. So yeah, so I'll need now this is my fresh thyme. So if you have fresh thyme or if you have dry thyme, you want to use it at this point. I mean, do you want to help me just plug a bit of the Hello. Okay.
Why is it important to use
fresh thyme? Oh, because of the flavors. You get more flavors when you use fresh thyme. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do you want to just rinse it a bit? You rinse it a little bit, and we just so once you have done this, normally what you want to do here is when your potatoes are really, you need to cook it till like it's really soft. And when you shake it, usually I shake it in the pot using the cover, the pan, the lid of the pot, so that you have bits of it breaking out or breaking up. Please start again. So which bit do you want me to start again? So if you're using potatoes, what we are doing, we're trying to prepare our base first. So if you put the thyme.
Washed.
Yeah, washed fresh thyme. So that's the wash. So what I'm just doing is I've just boiled my potatoes and um see what I have, only a butter, egg, and your fresh thyme inside. And you just want to it's clean. You just want to just stun it properly. And then I'm going to, so did you want to do this bit? If you just put it in the oven, yeah. So he's going to put it in the oven. I'll clear this thing so that you can see my phone away. So if you're using potatoes today, so this is what you want to do. And if you're using mash, if you've boiled your potatoes, what you want to do is after boiling the potatoes. Okay, Mavis, after boiling the potatoes, you will need butter and a bit of mustard to mash, and a bit of milk to mash your, just like you would do your normal mashed potatoes, just mash your potatoes. But you don't want to do it now. If you're eating mashed potatoes, you don't want to do it now because it's going to be cold before your sauce is ready. So if you're using mashed potatoes, do it at the end when your sauce is almost ready. Okay. So who else is making roast potatoes? If you let me know in the comment section. Okay. I'll put this away. So while he's doing that, yeah, if you just, and then just put a bit of thyme again on it. So it's really important that you have your thyme on it because you want it to be really heavy. And another thing to do is, I'll show you one method. Another thing to do is, if you want it to be really crispy, you can use bread. I'm using one brown bread to just make crumbs. Just do this. You want it to be really um you know crunchy, and yeah. But if you don't want that, just leave that out. If you put this one,
Put this back into
put that back in the oven. Yeah. So what do we do with the salmon? Yes, we are getting onto the salmon bit. I just want to put this in the oven first so that we can get on with the cooking, with the main thing, with the main sauce.
All right, so advise the right temperature.
So the right temperature would be, because it's cooked already, you don't want to cook it on a very, but usually if you want it like really crunchy, you use like 180, 190. So take this one. But well, just 15 minutes roughly. Then do you want to do the other one?
Yeah.
The last one.
Yeah.
So that's if you're using roast. Yeah, just hold just 1 second. If you put that one at the top. I think the sweet potato is slightly overcooked. So if you mix so while you're doing that, I'll just get on with the.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So you just so that everything is ready at the same time. Put that away. Okay. I'll need need to get my using only two today. But if you have red onion or white onion, in fact, white onion, if you have white onion, you can use that. What you want to do is to finely chop your shallots very nicely, thinly, so that it's not lumpy. You don't want it lumpy in the sauce. Okay. Hello, Chidima. Hello, hello. What are you making today? What are you making? If you let me in the comment section, are you making the salmon or then what are you having it with? Okay, so I should have done this before now, but said I overestimated the time. Underestimated the time. Okay, right. I'll put this away. And then I'm not trying to teach you knife skills here, please. your your shallots like you would normally cut your onions. Okay. So what you do?
I'll put the breadcrumbs in.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
We need to use this. I'm trying to make the sound. Okay. Yeah, that's if you have your onions, that's what we're trying to do just now. Well, actually, honey, when you finish that bit, you can just quickly do the salmon. The salmon, it's just going to be pan-seared. We're just going to cook it on the pan. What do you do with the bread? So the bread is for if you're doing. You want to tell her?
The bread, actually you need the crumbs to go on the potatoes. So if you want the potatoes to come out really crispy on the outside, so it's all about adding a bit of texture to the potato. So all you need is just one slice of dry bread and a grater, and just gently grate over it, so your potatoes is nice and moist. Is There's some butter on it, so the butter will help the breadcrumbs stick to the outside of the potato.
Yeah.
It just gives it that bit of crispy texture. It's like your breadcrumbs on your KFC. Why I like KFC chicken is because of the texture on the outside. So that is exactly what we are trying to replicate on the potatoes. I'm talking like an expert, but I've only just learned it this morning, so I am in no way in her league at all. So the potatoes are in the oven. You can use a normal oven, and you set it to 180 degrees. And
yeah, how much mustard, please? Oh,
not a lot. I put in just a pinch.
that's the next bit you want to do. Okay, you want to move that. Okay, this is a bit clumsy. Yeah, and then remove this away. You will party, don't worry. You will party, but you need the food to party. You will need the food to party, won't you? You will eat first. When you eat something nice and delicious, Right. And just take things away so that. Do you want to do the salmon? So basically, salmon is just one fish that is so effortless. You don't need too much at all for your salmon. So effortless, no oil. Remember, salmon is an oily fish already. So it's packed with oil, your omega 3s, it's really, really, so you don't need any. 1 tablespoon of mustard, sorry. Okay? Right, so if you get a little bit, you can't maybe use
Black pepper.
maybe we use. So I'm just if you put I'm just going to start with the salmon. We'll make the sauce here and we'll make the salmon over there. So which one do you want to do? The easiest one. So you show up salmon. We don't need any oil, so the skillet is heating up. I'll put that up, put the temperature up. So right, so that's it heating up, and yeah. So if you need a bit of pink salt, so yeah, and yeah, he's helping out. Yes, that's what Valentine is meant for. Isn't it? Someone is saying thanks to Hobby for helping out. So literally, the whole idea is for us to cook this together and
Really
yes,
helping. Really helping.
us.
It's Valentine's Day. And it's a Valentine's Day. And I love salmon. Salmon is actually one of my best. So salmon and mackerel are my best. When it comes to seafood, fish.
So
A bit of salt, not too much.
and another thing, please don't wash. You don't need to wash your fish. You don't need to wash your salmon. The heat will cook any bacteria or whatever is inside will be cooked because of the risk of transferring, bacteria and things in your kitchen. So it's recommended not to wash the fish. So that's why we're just going. So the heat, if you ensure that you cook it properly, the heat will destroy any contaminants or any bacteria in it. So please don't wash your fish. So he's going in with the salt and
Black pepper.
So check if that's hot. The thing is hot. What do we do with the fish? So that's what he's doing. So he's cooking the fish. So I'll move it closer to him, so that you can see what he's doing.
So it's raw fish just out of the packaging. And because it's salmon, it needs very, very little, spices to go on it. So just salt.
Just salt and black pepper. That's all you need.
And that's all you need. And you don't need oil in the pan, as she has just explained, because it's rich in its own oils, omega-3 and all of that. So
if you just go in with the fish, and use your hand as well.
So
I don't use it. I want to use okay, you're supposed to fill it. But another way to do that is just to check. You can just dump one and see if
so you place it on a pan on the skin end goes in first. Raise it up. It's a very delicate fish, so Any hot pan will do. Any hot pan at all.
Okay, so that's what you want to do. So while you're doing that, let me check the. Okay. You get now. So while you're doing that, I will use the way. So that's my double cream, my mustard, my wine. 100 mils of the white wine. So I'm going to try and use my cup to measure. So one cup is usually about 150. Is fire on? Which fire?
The salmon or
Is it the salmon or yeah, just gently. If you want to reduce the temperature,
yeah.
you reduce the temperature. So if you just put it down, but sometimes you need a bit of heat to because we didn't leave it to. Usually, it's better to preheat your pan, so that it's really hot, so that when you dump your fish, then it just cooks with that heat. And so at that point, you reduce your temperature. Okay. So now, my butter, 25 grams of butter. Okay. So that's the sauce. I'm starting with the sauce. I'll just cook it here so I don't burn you. So I'll turn my stuff on with oil. What next in the pan? So for the sauce, yeah, I'm beginning to make the sauce now. So that's my pan. There's no oil yet. All you need is butter, 25 grams of butter. Yeah. So are you getting on? How about the fish? So he's making the fish. If you see what he's doing. So that's the fish.
So you don't flip it.
So you don't need to use oil. So that's what he's doing. And then I'm just going to go in with my butter. So when you finish. Yeah. Yeah. So right. So this is what cooking with the man looks like.
It's really really hard work. Well, I mean, I love food, and I know most men, most husbands do love food. So it's important we try and help out, as and when we can. And today is special. Today is special. Today is Valentine's Day. Today is Lovers' Day. So what could be more romantic than a husband helping out the wife in the kitchen on Valentine's Day? And I'm so looking forward to this meal. I think you guys are giving it a good shot as well.
So next, I'm going in with my shallot. So like I said, if you don't have no, I answer once again. What did he do?
You guys communicate, please.
Oh, sorry. So one person.
Okay. We are lost. Okay.
Okay. So where are you? Is it the fish pit? Is there an alternative to double cream and mustard? I have whipped cream. Yes, you can use whipped cream. You can use whipped cream, okay? Yeah, my God. So you can use whipped cream.
Can you guys hear us now? Can you hear us? Just give us a thumbs up if you can. Or put a Y on the chat box that you can hear us. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Chidima, for responding. So yes, I think we are a bit too fast, so we'll try and slow down. I think I'm the one being fast because this is really unnatural. This is an unnatural environment for me, so I'll keep my mouth shut.
What do we do with the fish?
So the fish is cooking.
Increase your temperature.
And
you need to keep an eye on the fish. So all you need to do is when you put it in the pan, like what he's done, it's there and it's cooking.
Don't worry, don't worry. When it's done, I will show it.
And all you need to do is just keep watching your fish. You flip it. When the bottom is cooked, you flip it to the other side. And if it's going to be any better for you, depending on the pan you're using, if you have oil spray, like cooking spray, you can spray, but we've not used any at all. Okay? And please slow down, eh? Roland is the one cooking. Okay. All right. Did you use oil to cook the fish? No. Because it's salmon. Salmon has a lot of oil in it, so you don't need to cook it with oil at all. It's an oily fish already. It's just like your mackerel. Yeah, so you don't want to use. Some people. No. It's fine. So with your, like you can see what I'm doing. You don't want to brown it. You don't want it to brown, okay? Oh my God.
So for your sauce, you need a good choice of white wine. Any white wine at all, preferably an alcoholic white wine, because of the acidity that infuses into the sauce. So my recommendation is any white wine with a bit of alcohol.
If you don't take alcohol,
that's fine. Any sweet white wine.
It's going to reduce anyway. So when you cook it,
it's going to burn off all the alcohol. So don't be afraid. You won't be walking on your head, as we say in Scotland. And the white wine we're using today is just a normal Pinot Grigio. And that goes into the sauce. And the fish is still cooking nicely. In a couple of minutes, I'll pan the camera over so you see how well the fish is cooking. The temperature is nice and steady, and it will cook all the way through.
Then that's my vegetable sauce today that we're going to like my side. So that's broccolini, that's broccoli, baby broccoli, and green beans. So I'm just going to rinse that and steam it. So when you're steaming your vegetables, just all you need is just a little bit of water. And then
any alternative for alcoholic white wine? You asked, Chidima. Any fruity white wine? You can get a lot of white wine with 0% alcohol. So any sparkling, any white wine, sweet without alcohol. What do we do with the butter?
The butter. So you put the butter in the pan, the frying pan like this. 25 grams of butter. And then put your onion or your shallots. If you're using shallots, put your shallots. your onion, okay, like that. And then all you want to do, you want to, yeah, just, but you really don't want it to be brown. So you really don't want it to be brown because, white sauce, you don't want it to, just cook it enough. You see what I've done? I've turned the temperature down. So that's what you want to get. So at this point, what you need to do now,
that is the golden crust. If you can see, this is the roasted potatoes. We talked about the breadcrumbs and what effect the breadcrumbs will have on the potato.
Yeah.
So it has given it a nice crusty
Yeah.
texture, and it smells divine because we have fresh herbs,
oh my God,
fresh thyme, a bit of butter, a little bit of mustard. Okay, no mustard.
Just
So
butter,
fresh thyme, stick it into the oven, add a bit of breadcrumbs before you do, and you get a crunchy feeling, crunchy texture.
So that's I'm going to take up the temperature a little bit. So that's the I don't know if you can see it. The shallots and the white wine. So what you want to do is it's going to cook for 10 minutes for it to 8 minutes for it to evaporate, because depending on how much alcohol you want left in it afterwards. But yeah, I need a cold. I don't have it. I think I've used the wrong pan. I don't have a lid for this. So I will just leave it on. But if you have a lid, if you have a pot that has a lid,
Okay.
so I'm going to use an oversized lid for it. Yeah. Then I'm going to put my timer on. Who is on there? Hi, Dee. I'm so sorry. Apologies. Late start. So sorry. This won't happen again. So I'm going to put my timer on for. I mean, how much of the alcohol do you want left in it? You want it to completely evaporate, or you want a little bit of? Because he is the one that's, this whole white wine sauce. He likes a bit of alcohol in his.
No. I mean, the alcohol does a lot for the. So you pour the alcohol inside the butter. The alcohol went into the pan with the shallots or onions and butter. Yeah.
So I'm going to leave for 7 minutes to cook. I'm going to take the temperature up again. So you pour the alcohol inside the butter. Yes. So for your white sauce, your butter, your shallots. No, 300 mils. So I did 300. So 1 cup is about 250 mil. And then I added another about 50 mils to make it 300 mils. So you're putting 300 mils. So even if you have like a mug, tea mug, you can use that to measure.
Yeah, maybe just a cup.
A cup.
Or maybe 3/4 of a cup.
Yeah.
And the cooking burns off.
So see what is left after the sun. So pretty much what you're wanting to use is about that bit. But if you want to pour the whole thing, the whole bottle, roll baby. You want to pour the whole thing. Okay. But yes, that's what you want to do. Mustard, you need 1 tablespoon of mustard to get that ready. And by the side, and then our lemon will be the. How is it going? Mr. Cook. Oh, the fish going. It's going well. Yeah. I'll just show you. Yeah. If you can see. That's so. Maybe you want to. I'm sure you'll be better off. So, because we don't have enough space on the hub, we're using the skillet for this. But if you have champagne, oh yes, you can. Can you use champagne instead of white wine? You can, but the taste will be different. Are you streaming it? Um, are you steaming it? Is it the fish you're asking? No, I'm not steaming the fish, D. So we're just cooking pan searing. We're just pan searing the fish. So what we did was just pop the fish in the pan.
Any hot pan.
Any hot pan.
And normally it doesn't, for the salmon, it doesn't take too long. For, if you've got a hot pan, if you put it steam down, just a couple of minutes, 2 3 minutes, then you flip it, and in 5 minutes, it should be ready. So any hot pan at all, and no oil.
Now, really, really good. It's not 7 minutes yet, so that's 3 more minutes left for the.
What next? What next? I think it's a bit of waiting time. Ro is waiting for clearer instructions. So what specifically does he need help with? Where is he at the moment with his cooking? Is it the sauce? Is it the fish? Is it the potatoes, the vegetables?
Ro is waiting for clearer instructions. Yeah,
Wine,
yeah, wine is cooking. Yeah,
that is this one here.
yeah, that's this one here. So I'm trying to make my side, our side, that's the vegetable. So I'm just going to steam it. I don't know who else. Is everyone following along? Are we too fast? Just shout out in the comment section if you just vegetable go well. So vegetable, I'm just steaming my vegetable. So it's just a side. I'm doing it separately. So I need a pinch of salt in my. I'm going to add a pinch of salt in my water. A little bit of dried onions. So vegetables can be. If you don't want your vegetables to be boring when you're steaming it, you want to add spices, flavor it so that the flavor goes in, and when you're eating it, it's not. So when you're eating it, it's not boring. It's not. What vegetables are you using? Oh, sorry. I'm using broccoli sticks. That's the broccolini, the baby broccoli, and green bean. That's our choice. Yeah, yeah. Okay. What's the other one? Oh, look at that. So,
Roasted potatoes.
ready. So, you, so what you do, yeah, chop that one for me. Green peas and corn. Oh yeah, perfect. Just any vegetable of choice. Okay. So I'm just going to steam my vegetable now and pinch of salt. I'm using pink salt, Himalayan salt. So it's not your regular salt, like yes. So and then I'm also going to flavor it with, see, this dried onions, highly recommended. It's so yeah, so that's our 7 minutes for our oil and sorry, our white wine. So I was talking about this dried onions. It adds a lot of flavor to your food. I would recommend it, highly recommended. So I'm going to be very generous with it. Oh, smells really good. No music in the background. So yeah, how's your fish going? Is it cooked? Okay, yeah. They said, if it was heated,
Yeah,
you need to keep the pan like really high heat, then put it. So in that way is. So I don't know if you can see the sauce, see what we have. So that is reduced for 7 minutes. Reduce the alcohol, so it's all evaporated. And next thing you want to do is to add your 1 tablespoon mustard and all of your. So we're using
double cream.
double cream. Okay.
And the reason for the double cream is ours is still watery. You have to leave it for about 7 minutes.
It's actually 10 minutes to reduce it, but
Yeah.
we want a little bit of.
Yeah.
It's actually 10 minutes to reduce it, okay? But I've used 7 minutes because we want to leave a little bit of
Alcohol in.
Yes. Switch off the heat. Which one? Marvis. No, you don't switch it off. So I will show you a trick, okay? Even if it's still watery.
Yeah.
Even if it's still watery at the end of the day, if you have cornstarch, at home, just make a slurry of the cornstarch, like 1 tablespoon into little water, and just like you would do. Yeah, just make a slurry, 1 tablespoon in small water, and then or even a teaspoon. In that way, to thicken. Okay. So this is what I have. This is what it looks like just now. I'm trying to avoid it being really, like watery. I want it. How do you like it? Do you want it a little bit?
It's okay with the double cream.
We'll do the job. I think.
Okay, you need to repeat. Marvis wants. Can we use it watery like that?
Yes. Right. So that's my vegetables steamed. I'm going to take it. Can we use it watery like that? Yes, Mavis, you can, depending on how you like your sauce. If you have cornstarch at home, you can add a bit of cornstarch. Okay? It's watery. Shall we just add it? So if you have a bit of cornstarch, no, let me type it. So just hold on, okay? I'm going to turn off this. Just hold on, let me remove this. So that's my vegetable ready. That's broccoli, our vegetables ready, okay? You don't have even flour, cornstarch, corn. Yeah, just help me add it. So if you put, so for our sauce, I'm going it with 1 tablespoon mustard, and just turn it. Then, so this is what ours look like. Remember, it's 250 ml. That's 284. But it's going gently. Going 250 ml. Yeah. Go. Can you see that? Just going. Keep going. Keep going. I don't know if you can see. It's looking a bit too bright. I don't know if it's.
I think it's.
Oh, no, leave it. Don't. I think that's. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, okay. If you don't have what you're making, what we're making today, we're making pan-seared salmon, heavy roasted potatoes, with white wine sauce. Can I do without the mustard? Yes, I think you can do without the mustard, but you won't get the flavor. I don't know if you can see. So um this is why it's advised to really chop your onions. Don't worry, we'll just go with you. Oh, I'm too fast. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So where are you? Where are you stuck? Can you let me know so I can slow down? Don't pity your husband. Don't pity so that he will see what you go through every day cooking in the kitchen. That's what it looks like. Sorry, Roland. I'm so sorry if we are too fast, but you keep him.
Well, all I can say is we need to pitch in. We need to help every now and again. And you're lost. Well, you shouldn't be worried at all. I'm sure it's not the first time Margaret is eating your half-baked food. Honestly, do not be worried. Yeah. All right. Okay. Roasted potatoes. Uh, vegetables. White sauce. Seared.
So I'm going to add fresh thyme. I'm going to add fresh thyme. So that's like almost at
On top of it.
yeah. No, well, it depends on how you want it.
Yeah.
If you want it
Served on the plate on top of it. Yeah.
So if you want it that way, reduce is your heat on? Which so now the last thing. Okay. So the last thing to do, I prefer the cracked one.
Into the cream. What goes into the cream? What do you put?
What I put in the cream. So what goes into the cream? So what I put now is just thyme, fresh thyme, and I'm just going to add
Black pepper.
black pepper. If you have white pepper, fine. If you have black pepper, use black pepper, okay? In fact, actually, I prefer white pepper, but I don't have white pepper, but black pepper will make it dark, but white pepper, because it's white sauce, the white pepper will keep it, you know, clean and nice. So I'm just going to be, I don't want the color. So I don't know if you can see it here. So see what I mean? The black pepper kind of change the color a little bit, but if you have white pepper, let me know if you can see the sauce. And then the last thing to go in is piece of lemon. That's the last thing. Off my hand, because I'm just going to use my hand to. Okay. Use the bring a big tray. So use the big tray. Remind us of the big tray that we use. That one open. So that's just a squeeze of lemon. Okay, half a lemon. And that's the white sauce. Ready. Come and taste for. So that's our white sauce ready. You didn't tell us to buy lemon. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, but it doesn't matter actually. It doesn't matter. But you know, with fish, anytime you're making a fish dish, you always want to have lemon. So how is it? Is it nice? Fine. Oh my God. He said divine. Divine. So let's start assembling our food so that we can.
I don't know if you can see it from here, but the thickness, I'll turn the heat off. I don't know if you can see it properly, but you see how thick it is. This is how thick it should be.
So I'm just taking out the potatoes. So what's everyone making? So that's our potatoes. So I think it's you come and do your fish now. Do your fish. So that's our potatoes. So you put your fish, and then I'll get a plate for our sauce. So I'm just going to transfer the sauce. How much cream did you put? 250. So I used 250 ml. Sorry, I should have typed down the recipe down before starting. 250 ml. 250 mils double cream. If you don't want to use double cream, you can use single cream, double cream, or even yogurt. If you have yogurt, in fact, the healthier. It looks really, yeah. So if you don't want to use double cream or single cream, if you have plain Greek yogurt at home, you can use that. In fact, that's the healthier option. But you know, today is special and want to. So that's what. Who said? What did she say?
We should start putting the things inside the pan. Marvis, can you be a bit more clearer? What do you want to put into the pan? So that is the cream, the white wine sauce already. And I think we're almost done now.
Yeah. What do you think? What will you say? So that's our it coming together. That's our Valentine lunch ready, and the cream. So, where
Okay, yeah, that's a good question.
where should our mashed potatoes go into?
The side of the dish.
Inside of the dish. So because you're having your fish and your vegetable and your white wine sauce on a plate, and then you're on one side of your plate, and then your mash on one side of your plate. So if you want to put it on top, it's also equally fine. Like if you want to put your mash and then I'll plate it out and show you how we're serving our own. So have you mashed your potatoes already? Okay. So I'm just going to time just to. Oh, I love fresh. I love the smell of fresh thyme. It's like there's one herb that I'll need to grow is this one, rosemary and thyme. In fact, if you have rosemary, that's another option. I'm just going to. If you don't have fresh thyme, you can use dry thyme as well. Anita, Anita, what are you making?
Want to take a break?
Yeah, I'll just move it now. Just move it. What? What are you making? Okay, so that's the come on and yeah, I'll just want you to try it. I'm using dry thyme and I don't have fresh. No, absolutely fine. That's the same. But next time, if you want to do it, try fresh thyme. It makes a huge difference. Huge. That's fresh. Oh, it's so good. But I've equally done it with dry thyme and it came out well as well. But there's just something special about fresh thyme or my fresh herbs. Oh my God. It makes a lot of difference. Huge, huge, huge difference. So, Mr. Man.
Go for it. Go for it.
So is everyone finished cooking? I'm using dry thyme. Yeah, I've seen that. So just if everyone is finished cooking, don't for it too fast. So. Valentine, just put my fingers. Did you get him when he saw it now? Big one.
Yeah.
Right. You want this one?
Yeah. Julia is still cooking, but I think she's got the hang of it.
So,
Want me to serve? Or?
I am still
Good
cooking.
teamwork.
It looks delicious. Good teamwork. So who made what? Don't take all the glory.
No, no.
No problem. No problem at all. What do you want?
Sweet. Yeah.
From the
No, just a sweet. Yeah.
Why do you like sweet?
Because it's
Any
sweet.
any particular reason?
Because it's
Is
sweet.
that all?
The top bit. That's mashed. Remember, they can use mashed potato equally good.
Yeah. So I was asking him why he likes sweet potatoes. Sweet.
Sweet potato is sweet, and I like it because you can taste the sweetness, and it's equally healthy, as healthy as the normal Irish potato, I guess. And it's broken, yeah. And mashed potatoes is equally good. Yeah, that's it for me. It's very important when you're done with your cooking, you enjoy it hot.
He likes hot food, so I'm just going to serve because
Put the magic on the
you don't
fish.
want to next thing you don't want the dishwasher sorry, the microwave. He likes his food really hot. So I'm just going to I'll pop this here so that you see what I'm doing. All right, I'll just get a mat. So let's hear the saba sauce. So you see how it's a bit lumpy.
And thick.
I'm using mashed potato. Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
The cream goes on the mashed potato.
Or even on the fish.
And the fish as well.
How do you want it?
Lovely.
Huh? Piece of lemon.
Divine.
Okay, verdict. That's verdict. I need to write my. So, how do you feel having done this? This looks amazing. Yeah, it is.
I
So we don't need, even if we're on lockdown, we don't need to go to the hotel, the restaurant. So this is just, yeah, it does.
thank you to everyone that has tuned in, dialed in, logged in to join our special couple Valentine Day cooking. It's time for me to go and enjoy this feast. So thank you very much for watching, and subscribe to her cooking channel. Bye for now.
Enjoy. That's all you have to say. So, yeah. So is everyone finished? Yeah, okay. On my WhatsApp. Ooh. Wow. So someone's finished, and oh my god, that looks really amazing. Well done. Rose version. Oh, come and see. This is Rose version. So they actually popped it on the, oh my god.
Fantastic.
Well done. That looks really, really amazing. Well done. When when is the next one? We'll do this again, but let's enjoy Valentine. Let's enjoy today first, and then we'll try another one. Like I said, this is like me trying out the life. I don't know how it works, but I'm sure we'll get there. Someone is saying post some of yours to me. No problem. Just send your postcode. Yeah. So yes, you don't need to go to a restaurant um to get that restaurant quality food. So especially with the current times, being on lockdown. Um Yes, so this is what we have done for Valentine today, and we are just going to head out um, to eat and enjoy the rest of the day. But thank you all so much. Lovely. The name, okay. So is pan pan-seared salmon, pan-seared salmon with ebi, roast potatoes. But we used sweet and regular potatoes and white wine sauce. Right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you joining in, and I hope you've enjoyed it as well. And hopefully, we'll get to do this again. But yes, have a lovely Valentine's Day. I think the whole idea was to, for us to, share what we're doing and get the men involved in the kitchen and get them to see a little bit of my husband is sweating already just having to do all of this. He's sweating. So well, yeah, just this is just a little bit of what it takes, like, you know, for the women every day we are cooking, you know. And it's equally important that on a day like this, love is not just telling somebody, oh, I love you, but also means you know, action, practically, you know, showing love and sharing. But hey, thank you all. Thank you so much. I truly, really, really appreciate you all. And I will see you again in our next live. Thank you so much. Love you all. Love you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, I'm dressed up for my Valentine. This is not what I'm wearing. I'm just going to go and change again. All right. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Bye. Love you all. And enjoy your Valentine. Bye. Bye. How do you end it? Okay, yeah. And